of ibadah. It's very possible to agree on an asl or on a foundational principle, yet differ when it comes to application. Some people don't like that idea. Okay, they say, hey, look, when it comes to tawheed and shirk, things must be black and white. And as nice as that sounds, reality states otherwise. Okay, there will always be gray areas. I mean, why do certain Islamic sects accuse those who affirm attributes for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Why do they accuse them of shirk? Well, because in their mind, affirming multiple attributes for Allah, in their mind, entails attributing eternality to other than Allah. Why do certain Islamic groups believe that belief in secondary causes could entail shirk? Well, because they believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only musabbib. He is the only real cause of things. Not merely the ultimate cause of things, but rather the only real and the real cause and doer of things. Why do scholars differ over what is an unconditional and conditional act of ibadah, etc.? So the differences are there, and we need to acknowledge them. And another thing we need to bear in mind is that not everybody who says that invoking the dead or invoking the saints is permissible or recommended, not all of them necessarily have the same conception or foundational understanding of ibadah. For example, you have some that say that invoking the saints to grant you your requests isn't shirk, because unless you believe that the person is helping you independently of God, well, that doesn't amount to ibadah. But others who do believe in saint veneration don't necessarily agree with that logic. If we take Ibn Hajar al-Haytami or Imam al-Subki, for example, both of these great Shafi'i jurists, took the opinion that calling out to the dead, or calling out to saints, is not problematic. So, for example, if you were to say something like, "Oh Abdul Qadir, help me," they wouldn't find that to be problematic. Why? Well, because linguistically speaking, it's possible that by the phrase "help me," what is really intended is, "Oh Abdul Qadir, ask Allah to help me," or "help me, have Allah help me." And Ibn Taymiyyah saw that there was a linguistic leeway there, and as a result, relegated the severity of the act to minor shirk because there was a ta'wil. So here, Imam al-Subki was not necessarily advocating this line of reasoning that ibadah cannot take effect unless you believe the person you're asking is independent of God. That's not the reasoning at play here. However, still, when it came to other phrases like "Oh Abdul Qadir, grant me a child," here Ibn Taymiyyah did not accept this linguistic excuse. He did not believe that this could be passed off linguistically as meaning, "Oh Abdul Qadir, ask Allah to grant me a child." As he believed that the language did not accommodate such a method of speaking, and argued that such phraseology was still shirky phraseology. But obviously, in his mind, Ibn Taymiyyah deemed his opponents to be sincerely incorrect and extended the excuse of ignorance to them as well. And